News from
Next up, we have a
GoPro.
story about GoPro. Yeah, GoPro is pulling out the litigation hammer, or whatever you want to call it. They did this way back in the day, and they've done this before in a couple other cases. But the big one I remember is the Polaroid Cube, when they were trying to make a cube-style camera,
Mm-hmm.
and GoPro basically shut that down because they were claiming it violated the patents of the session.
Mm-hmm.
We now have they are saying that Insta360 is violating its patents, both for the design of the Insta360 Ace Pro camera. They say it's too close to the design patent of the GoPro,
Mm-hmm.
and it infringes on 5 other patents for design, or for, like, I guess they're called utility patents, basically things like super view
Yeah.
and adjustment of aspect ratios and things like that.
Yeah. GoPro has a lot of patents. And isn't afraid to enforce them. And some of those things are like patents on things that it feels like shouldn't be patentable, but obviously are because they have them.
Right.
Like there's Super View, where they basically take the 4:3 image and they scale it down in a nonlinear way. I believe some aspect or all of that is patented. And it's like, all you're doing is stretching the image and rescaling it. How is that patentable? But somehow it is. Then you
Right.
get to the design patents, which are just like, well, it looks like a GoPro. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be interesting to see how that goes, because think the design patent was how they got the Polaroid to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Though I don't
Yeah.
remember if they settled out of court or how that worked out. I would assume it would be similar here, but it is interesting because that new Insta360 camera is so blatantly close to a GoPro. You know,
Yeah. Well, is it still for sale or have they stopped sales in
as
the
far as I know,
U.S.?
it's still for sale.
Okay. So somebody will owe somebody some money, but ultimately customers are not directly affected, at least not immediately.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good for you, GoPro. We got a link to all these patents, right? That's what all these links are. The public
Yeah, I've
dot
got a
print.
link to all 5 of the patents that they're saying they're infringing, and then the design patent that shows the GoPro
Are
that they're talking about.
are any of them interesting enough to like look at on the stream, or are they all just a bunch of
They
nonsense?
describe things like the function of super view, the function of virtual lens simulation for video and photo cropping, things like that. It goes through,
Yeah.
explanations of how they work. So,
Ooh, look. Look at this. This is patentable. Like, I get it. I understand things have to be patented, and sometimes they're new, and then after you patent them, they become ubiquitous. But like, this is, I could do this all day long in Premiere. Just transform an image and stretch it. Like, it's not hard. The fact that GoPro's doing it in the camera somehow makes it patentable. I don't know. I'm sure there's nuances here that people who are patent lawyers are like, well, you're completely missing the point. But like, I don't know. Like I look at this and I go, yeah, no, that's not a patent. That's like trivially obvious. Yeah.
if you click on the second one, I think it's pretty funny. If you click on the second one and then go down like 4 pages,
Okay.
uh, they have some drawings that they did to show the lens cropping ability. Uh, yeah, just scroll down until you see the hand drawn pictures.
Hand drawn. Oh, let's see here. Oh no, I'll zoom out on that.
I
I'm
thought
not
these are
even
funny. They're
sure.
basically
What am
to
I
trying to
fucking
just
seeing? Oh. They're like cropping in on the image.
a virtual lens is simulating when applying a crop or zoom effect to an input video. An input video frame is received for the input video that has a first field of view and input lens distortion caused by a lens used to capture the input video frame.
But all you're doing is zooming in. How is that
That's what it
patentable?
feels like, isn't it?
You're just
But they're
zooming
saying that
in.
the subframe is processed to remap the input lens distortion to a desired lens distortion in the subframe. It's basically
Blah blah
like
blah.
we did the image processing with the information we got from the camera, right? Like that's
Yeah,
not.
there you
Yeah.
go. Well, that's how patents are. I don't know. Of all the things to be mad about in the world, I think that's probably low on the list. But every time I'm reminded of bullshit like this, part of me goes, this is bullshit.